Okay. You are accomplished. You've been successful in so many endeavors. Yet when we think of a new plan, a new journey, a new intent, we don't usually come at it with a accomplished attitude. So bring into your active awareness very small things like I made it here into physical form. I breathe. I got through school. And if you didn't get through school, you got through half of school. You've probably managed to accomplish buying something, even though it's a bar of chocolate, or maybe even a car, a house. Think of the energy of applying yourself and getting it right, moving through. And just noticing that if it's not that difficult, it doesn't even raise an alarm. It just is. If it's, let's say I'm going to make a piece of toast and butter it, put jam on and have a cup of tea with it, it's no hardship. But the first time you do it, maybe if you're very young, it's careful, don't burn your fingers, and how long do I leave it in? Um, you know, do I butter it once it's cold? Do I do it when it's hot? Doesn't matter. It's the energy of the compounding energy of what I have applied to and I have accomplished. So imagine if someone had said to you, you are very accomplished. I want you to take in that compliment. Even if it does surprise you, just take it in. So there you go. Can you swim? Can you drive? Can you add up 4 plus 4? They seem very simple things, but the things that you have had to learn. Your body has come through fevers and sometimes worse things, broken bones or illnesses. You've overcome a loss, the death of a loved one. To build that feeling of accomplishment, of success within the body. Doesn't matter how big, how small, just that I have, I did, I can, I do. The law of attraction says if I feel accomplished, I will behave in that same manner. So when something arrives in my consciousness that is a new thing or a challenge, if I already have the energy of capability, of the compounding energy of I am accomplished, I will address this new thing in a very different way. Okay, here goes. It's like building a template, building a pattern, a coding, if you'd like, within you of holding of that energy as if you are capable of, that you are accomplished in most things that you do. You arrive at a new project with a certain level of feeling of capability. And this is a template that the crew is building within your consciousness. And you might feel very accomplished in certain areas, and other areas are just, you've either given up, but this is across the board. This is in every area. I'm back to the idea of on all the levels, I've learned how to play an instrument. I'm maybe not perfect, but I did accomplish learning it. I accomplished learning how to take the bus, get an airplane, to write. Something that might even have felt awkward in the beginning, like painting or dancing or learning a new language. If you have, there is an ability within you that is very sensitive to whether you think you can. As Ford said at one point, whether you think you can, whether you think you can't. In both instances, you are right. Because the general energy that you apply, that's how your journey starts. Hold the template of success within your consciousness. Small success. It's like a small miracle, a big miracle. It's the same thing. It's a miracle. Small success, big success. It's success. If we compound these small successes into an energy, we are quite successful. There we go. Create that template. And wire it into your nervous system. To see what that does to your self-esteem, to the sense of self. And again, if I believe I can, even though I've never done it before, it's more likely that I will be able to, because the reality shifts around me to show me that I can. If I think I can't, it will rearrange around me to show me that it's difficult. So it's not about whether something is easy or hard, it's how I come to it. So imagine a cell in your body, a biological cell with the belief that it is accomplished, that it can, that even if it has to find the way, everything is possible. Think of what that cell looks like in relation to one that is either afraid or in doubt or believes it can't. Again, it doesn't mean that you don't need to learn something or to overcome something, but with your general attitude of that of accomplishment, of success. There we go. Okay, so we are going to, I think yes, we have time. We're going to go through each chakra, putting in this seed of this consciousness. Now that you've held it in your system, imagine connection to the divine as a given, as I'm successful in that. It's easy. As soon as I connect, or I'm always there, I just place my attention. So think of that template, that seed, that code coming into the crown chakra of success. I pray and it's successful. I connect and it's successful. I create a connection for channeling, for healing, and it is successful. It is accomplished. And I thought it would be quite easy, this crown chakra, but there's a lot of movement. They say because we were this divine being in a different consciousness, we became so hypnotized into the 3D, we believe the limited self. So it has to rearrange again the concept of I am always connected, I am part of the divine. So allow it to have this template of accomplishment, Okay, third eye. Place the seed of success, of accomplishment within the third eye. Has to overcome a lot of I can'ts, or how I see, how I think, it. Just imagine all the times you've tried something with the third eye and it hasn't worked, or it hasn't worked as you'd like. So this sense of accomplishment really has to grow bigger than what you have programmed into it. Allow the sense of success, of accomplishment, of ability to grow within this energy center. Perfect. Okay, throat chakra. The chakra of manifestation, communication, sounds, so singing, talking, clear information, and how do I manifest? Doesn't matter. Just think of planting the seed of accomplishment, success. Okay, and the heart chakra. So the accomplishment of love. You have certainly loved a person, a pet, nature. Oh, now that sensation, that awareness of success, of accomplishment, of fulfillment to come into your heart chakra. There we go, solar plexus. So here you have had an infinite number of tumultuous emotions, from frustration to fear to anger to happiness, and everything has been overcome. So you are an accomplished emotional maneuver. How often, though, when we are sad, we think it's going to be forever. And angry, when will that blow over? Yet we always come back into neutral. There we go. Perfect. Second chakra. This is the center of energy. It's the Tanchen, the Hara, where energy, so for the Chinese, it's kidney meridian area where we generate energy. We are accomplished energy people. This is also where money would be. That's why the Buddha, the happy Buddha, is always has this big belly. But if you know the story about Buddha, he was actually stick thin. But the big belly is abundance. I'm successful in energy and abundance, in the multiplication of frequency. Super. Again, think what your cells look like if they feel and behave accomplished rather than timid or shy or doubtful. As we move into base chakra, this body, it might have some issues, but the heart beats, the lungs breathe. I can mostly walk, hug, give someone a kiss, a wink, a smile. The digestive system processes. So think of this accomplished body, this house, this vessel for your consciousness. Now imagine yourself, your whole body, all of your bodies, just the attitude of accomplishment, of success. How would this being walk, talk, behave, stand? How would they start a conversation? Even how would they receive bad news or an insult? Would that damage their sense of self? There we go. Okay. Allow that to land. And whenever you're ready, take a deep breath in, an accomplished deep breath. And come on back.